similar, or was tonight completely different?
They just got to play defense. I mean, guy come here and get 30, another guy get 20. Just can't happen. You just got to play defense. You got to focus. We got to be tougher. Just got to play basketball and play defense.
Rapheal, do you feel like this started to go wrong late in the first half, the way some of the other games have gone too?
I mean, once Hill got going, that's when it started. I mean, it's not going to get no easier. I mean, you just got to play defense. That's how I feel, man. 30 points, it speaks for itself.
Bryson, where do you feel like this one went wrong tonight?
I don't feel like we brought energy. I feel like we came out dead. We came out in the first half. We came out and we was bringing it. And all of a sudden, somehow we lost energy and we was making stupid plays. And, second half, we came out dead too. So I feel like we didn't have any energy. I think that's what happened.
Isaac, you know, obviously you guys had a huge advantage on the interior, but foul trouble, you know, plagued you throughout. Is it just still a learning process for you because, you know, they're so much better with you in the game?
Well, yeah, I think it's just a couple of those were just frustration fouls. I felt like I let my team down that way, and by me not being in the game, I felt like it was I think it was probably better for us, honestly, because my head wasn't in it in the second half.
Right, just I think this is 264 points in the last 3 games. What is the? Can you put your finger on anything defensively? Is it perhaps limitations you guys have? Is it anything maybe opponents have
Just
figured out?
gotta take pride in guard your man, guard the ball. I mean, Riley the chance started with him, he had like 26, and Connington had not 20. Then they got a guy coming in 30 and 20. You just gotta play defense, have pride. I mean, take pride and stop your man. I'm gonna foul out before my man gets 30. You gotta have a mindset. You gotta go at him. You gotta play defense. So this is a defense-based team. This is a defense-based league. And if you're not gonna guard your man, have pride. You might not be able to play.
You or sideways. Can you put your finger on any one thing that perhaps is happening in those moments and diagnose anything that perhaps can be done next time?
I mean, it's really nothing. I mean, from a strategy standpoint or any of that, coach can't get out there and guard our man for us. So he put us in per position. Coach Brinley did a great job scouting his team. Told us what was coming. We knew what was coming. We knew they were good players. I mean, you got to respect everybody. I mean, these good players from Drew Cole to D3 to D2 to low division D1, mid-major. So you got to be able to respect every single player on the planet. You never know what kind of break they had in high school. Maybe they were small in high school, didn't get the look you did. And when they come in here, they want to be at Purdue, just like we want to be at Purdue, but they didn't get the opportunity. So when they come in here, they trying to bust our head. So we just gotta lock in and play defense. That's how I feel about it.
Bryce, I think Gardner Webb was shooting like 34% on threes, and I think 14 to 25. Was it something that a breakdown that you guys had that was leaving them that open? Was this just a night where they got just a bad night to face them? Or?
I think it was a little bit of both. I feel like they got hot because we weren't following our details on defense, and then as they got hot, they were making shots, and so when we were doing following the details, they were still making shots because we already let them get their heads up. So, we gotta pull it together somehow. We gotta find it in ourselves and our team to come back ready.
3-point range. Now they're good shooters, but still, you got to guard the 3-point line. Can you just talk about how that's killing you right now?
Well, I think it starts with our inability to contain the dribble. They probably, we break down, we get into help, we rotate, and we find shooters. So I would say it starts with us doing a better job of containing the dribble, and then in just our awareness, or lack thereof, of who can shoot, who can't shoot, and we would just have to do a better job of keeping it in front of us. Then we have to do a better job of understanding personnel, and then going back 3 games, it's really also following what we're trying to do defensively. And anytime it seems like when we're supposed to guard a certain action a certain way, when we do it, good things happen. And when we break down and do it, a different way, they come and find us and then they score the basketball.
Matt, can you pinpoint why it got so out of hand there? At one point got up to 18 points. Does it concern you that you're not seeing that kind of counter punch maybe that stops those.
Well, it's, you're searching who to play, and it's a hard thing. Anytime you struggle or you're inconsistent as a coach, I always say the answers come to you, the answers don't come to you. And when you're in there, and it's very simple. When guys play well, you play them. I thought Rapheal Davis really had a good stretch to start the game. So I stayed with him a little bit more to start the game because he had played so well. But we just had too many guys, not be productive. And then when we got behind, we really had to be aggressive and put a lineup in there that could, I thought played hard, I thought competed, got us some steals, got us back into the game. It wasn't the best lineup now to attack a zone. And so now we have to go and attack a zone because we're running out of timeouts, and I ended up having one at the end, but I was trying to keep one where we could get into a possession game and be able to call it like we did to get a shot at the basket. So we just have to be more consistent. And one thing you can always do is play hard and compete. And you got to find those guys in that group that can play hard.
Matt, during that stretch of the second half where it kind of unraveled, did you think it was another example of where poor offense kind of led to poor defense?
Yes. Yeah, we have breakdowns offensively that leads to runouts or threes or getting behind plays and then end up fouling in transition. But no, and then I thought they were really good. I thought they made plays in that stretch. And then we flipped it and tried to change up a little bit and go zone. Then our guys just didn't take Strange up top one time. Then another guy, went too low when there was nobody down there and he let him shoot a rhythm three. And so there's 6 points right there. We tried to give him a different look. But I was impressed with Gardner Webb. I was impressed. I thought Tyler Strange, I thought he dictated the game. I thought he had a pulse on the game. He got the ball where it needed to get. He took some timely shots and knocked him down. We went at him and tried to bird dog him the whole game, and he only had 2 turnovers. I thought he was really good. Obviously, they played the matchup, and when I was at Eastern and Southern Illinois, that's how we always tried to flip it on people. People always talk about size and being size, and you can throw size out the window. You got to have players, and he's a player. Sometimes you have guys with size that can play. Sometimes you have guys that are a little bit undersized, but you just have to have players. And he really exposed our big guys. Really exposed. They went small ball, and they were very efficient. We knew they would. We talked about what we needed to do, and but give them credit. They knocked down some jump shots they haven't made the whole season. But then, as that goes, you still have to be able to. You got to defend them, and that's part of basketball.